guys, Pinpoint Max here, and today I am here giving you my Crusader deck profile. I've been working on building this deck for over a week now, and I finally got all the cards I need to finally profile it. So with the build, you want to run like 3 of the Maximus. This is your guy that does double barrel damage. Also, each Crusader has the same effect, allowing you to special summon into a zone a link monster points to. Nice part is that counts for any link monster, so it doesn't have to be a Crusader, or it doesn't even have to be a link monster that you control. As long as it's pointing to a zone, one of your zones, you can special summon it there. You can only the special summons are hard once per turn effect, so having multiple copies of the same guy in your hand can be a pain. Next, running playset of Draco, well, Imduke really. Effect when it's special summoned or normal summoned to a zone, link monster points to, I believe it's also normal. Yeah, normal specialed. You can add a Crusader monster. Is it monster or card? Yeah. Oh, I can add one Crusader card from my deck to my hand. So you can add one of these spells that you've used. If your first break gets popped, then you can always use this effect to add it back. Free Arboria, because this is your if a Crusader monster would be destroyed with battle card effect, you can banish this from your field or from your grave instead. So it's kind of like it's your protection if you don't have Crusader Power to save them from being destroyed by card effects. Running 3 of Leonis. Leonis effect is basically allowing you to do piercing damage. So if someone had to activate a scapegoat, then you can do piercing damage. Mostly you want Maximus and Leonis on the field to gain the maximum amount of damage. Last Crusader monster is Reclusia. I'm running all these 3. I'm running all of them at 3, so I can see them. This effect, Reclusia's effect is basically you can tribute a Crusader to pop a card or spell trap. Yeah, it targets a card and you can basically pop it. But you don't really want to lose Crusader monster. You want them to be on field so you can like special summon and link them off for the Crusader monsters. For the next 2 Wild Crowns, same effect as the Crusaders, allowing you to special summon to his own link monster points to. If an opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck and activates its effects, you can tribute to negate and destroy it. And if this card was normal summoned, if this normal summoned or set card is tributed, you can add a World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. But you're always going to special summon it and then link it off. For the hand traps, like 2 Veiler, 2 Ogre, like you want to see more of your Crusader monsters than hand traps, but running 4, 2 of each is pretty good, because you could always have the 3rd in your side. I don't have a complete side yet, so I'm not really going to show it. But 2 of each seem to work pretty well. Next, I run the Kaiju lineup. I decided to go 3 Gammas just in case my opponent stops like one of my Crusader links from attacking, because I don't really want to give them a really big guy just in case I can't actually kill it. so that they can smack me with like a Jizukiru or Thunder King. So I'm not really running a lot of big ones. If they're running these, running like Gammecie and Dogoran and one Jizukiru is probably a good lineup. Just in case they because I don't want to be smacked for like 3-3, but it all depends if one of my monsters if one of my Crusader links are pointing to it, because then it can't attack, yeah. Now for the spells, you only ever want to run 2 of the fill spell, because the fill spell is easily searchable in the deck. All Crusader Link Masters gain a 500 attack. You can target 1 Crusader Link Master you control. That targets the only monster it can attack. Or it can attack all opponent's monsters once, but it is the only monster that can attack. So you go from game for using this. 3 Crusadia Power. This is your Forbidden Lance, pretty much. It makes them unaffected by card effects, except their own effects, so it's pretty good if your opponent's gonna like affect you with either an Evaler, a Ghost Ogre, or even a Raigeki, because you can save your Link Monster at least. Next, 2 World Legacy Sessions. This is your monster reborn to his own Link Monster points to. I feel this card's really good in this deck, mainly because if you don't have enough Crusaders in hand, but you have this in hand, you can like summon and get more effects off. 2 Pinpoint Landing, really good for the deck because you special them from the hand a lot. The effect is harder once per turn, but you get an extra draw in the end. So running 2 is the right number. I decided to run these other than Parts' Eyes because I never really liked the card. Then 2 Called by the Graves, just because of the hand traps, because if I get hand trapped, my plays kind of stop there. Or it will like slow me down pretty much. This isn't a deck you want to go slow. For the one-off spells, Interrupt Kaiju Slumber, just so you can nuke the board and go from there. And then one Raigeki for destroying your opponent's board in case you can't actually deal with it. Only 1 spell in the deck, only 1 trap in the deck, and that's like Crusadia Vanguard. You only ever want one this at 1, mainly because it's easily searchable, like the fill spell and the quick play spell. But when this card's activated, you can trigger a World Legacy or Crusader Monster to then special on the World Legacy or Crusader Monster from your deck. With this on board, Crusader Link Monsters is the only monsters your opponent can target for an attack, so kind of stops them from attacking your guys in the main monster zone. So pretty good. That's it for the main. For the for the extra deck, like 2 Magnus, 2 Regulex, 2 Equimax. So Magnus, it's your rotor when a monster specimen to zone and a monster points 2. So when a monster specimen to zone this card points 2, you can add a Crusader Monster. Like all the Crusader monsters have similar effects, well, have the same effect. Like monsters that this card points to cannot attack. They gain attack equal to monsters that points to. It's their original attack. So add the monster, add a Crusader spell or trap. Target a face-up card, negate its effects to the end of the turn. That is a quick effect by tributing a World Legacy or Crusader Monster. So you go up with 100, 1000 and 2k, so the attacks, half the time, the attacks don't really matter, because you just gain the attack from whatever monster it points to. But I think having 2 of each is a good number. Next are like the generic, like the ones I use. 1 Underclock, Proxy, Trigate, Topologig Trisbaena, Borrelguard, because I don't have a Borrel load. Then we have like Mermaid, Cerberus, Phoenix, and Goblin. I had space. I had a spare space, so I put Mermaid in here just in case I really don't want to have to deal with a Nibbly. But it's all up to you for what you want to do with your extra deck, really. So that's been my profile of the Crusaders. If you guys have any questions or any tips I can, like little cheeky text I can use for the deck, then yeah, let me know in the comment section below, because I really do enjoy this deck because it's just nice. Yeah, I love the artwork. Like, Arboria is my favourite one so far. So yeah, that's been my Crusadia deck profile, and I'll see you guys in the next video.